What's going on, everyone? Ratchet is back for another video, and today might be the last time you hear this thing sound the way it does because we got big things coming, so let's get into it. Alright, so let's start on the back end here for what's coming very soon. If you haven't seen already, I'm going to link it up in the screen here. I bought 3.73 Ford Performance gears for the Mustang here, so really going to wake this car up. I think stock they come like 3.23 or something. I'll put in the screen. I forget exactly what the car is stock, but the most common two gears for this car is the 3.73s and then the 4.10s. So the 410s give it like insane torque, and the 3.73s is more of widespread power band throughout the entire acceleration. So I didn't want to go 410s. It was a little too aggressive for the way I drive this car currently, so I went with the 3.73s. They had awesome reviews, so definitely go check out that video. I talk about the gears and show them and everything. So I'm also going to pair the 3.73 gears with a limited slip differential. It's a Torsen T2, and it's the worm gear style versus the clutch plates. So the worm gears, as long as you maintain them properly with regular fluid changes, which shouldn't be much at all, if anything, versus the clutch plates can wear out over time. So I've heard the worm gears are very good, and I'm really excited to put that limited slip differential in. I think the rear end's really going to wake up. The limited slip differential I ordered from Maximum Motorsports, so shout out to them. And let's walk up to the front here. So that's what's going on the rear end of the car very soon, most likely next week. And then now let's talk about the engine here. So if you guys haven't seen, we've done a little bit of work here. We got a SR Performance cold air intake, got a 78mm throttle body BBK up on the top there, and then we put long tube headers in. So I'll link some of these above if you want to see a tutorial or just see more about it. I know a lot of people have been requesting camshafts for this car, and it really wakes it up and sounds incredible. So I pulled the trigger and I bought modular head shop CAMS, and I'm gonna have them custom degreed because a lot of the times they aren't degreed properly off the shelf as a cam itself. So I'm gonna have the guys over at Modular Head Shop do that, so it gets the most power, most torque out of it as possible. And then once we install those, I'm gonna bring it down to a tuner shop and have the guy tune it. And I've got a full exhaust system. I'll have the camshafts, the gears and everything, so this car is gonna really be woken up. I'm so excited for it. So we're gonna do an in-depth tutorial on the camshaft install, and then we can do a review after it. I know a lot of people are requesting, different things from the cams, mainly the sound. It's going to have a mild to aggressive chop, so I'm super pumped about that, and it's going to sound incredible with the full exhaust system. So yeah, that's what's coming with the NewEdge here, and within the next couple weeks we're going to have all this installed and more videos coming soon. So for now we're just going to go for a little cruise if you guys want to hear what this thing sounds like and looks like right now, and then it's going to go through some drastic changes in the near future. So let's go for a drive. talk about gears and the camshafts a little bit for you guys, the camshafts, when we get them installed in the car and tuned and everything, the top end power is going to be increased tremendously. So basically from like 4,500 or like 4,000 and up, you're going to get a lot more torque, a lot more power, and it's really going to kick up in that sense. So we'll definitely have to do some nice highway pulls when we get those installed. So the 3.7 gears also have a nice high-end power band, so I might lose out on the lower end, but on higher speeds it's going to really fly in this car. So I'm excited for that. It's going to feel like a completely different car with these gears, and then the sound of the camshafts and also the power it's going to produce. So we're going to wrap the video up soon because I have a exhaust issue. It's scraping literally on everything. I have to adjust the X pipe and the mufflers, so we're just going to do a little pull and then go back home now. That low end torque so much once the cams are in and the gears, but hopefully it's not too bad. So guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Big things come for this NewEdge, so definitely stay tuned, have your notification bell on. We're super excited to get the cams in and then the gears and the limited slip, so it's gonna be a completely different car. I'm sorry we had to cut a little short today. I'll show you the exhaust issue. I don't know how well you can see, but that exhaust is literally like hanging on the ground. So the left side there is not going in flush, and it's just every bump you hit, it breaks a little loose, and then it's scraping on everything. It's only like an inch off the ground, so we got to fix that issue. Luckily, I'm not driving it too much. So yeah, we'll get that exhaust issue buttoned up, and this car will be ready to go on the roads, and we'll have a lot more content with it. So definitely stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.